Hi everybody, this is Melissa again from the library, and so today is Thursday, so you know what that means. That means a fun new craft to try at home using some fun stuff that you may have at home ready available. So for today, we're just going to make this really fun turtle craft using some paper and a plate, which is our foundation. I used some glitter and I used a marker to create the body of it. However, you can use whatever you have at home, and whether that's paint, or I've even also seen on the internet people use tissue paper to like mosaic the body, which I thought was kind of fun. However, for this one, I just used marker, and I used glitter to make the little like the back of it, and then I also used paper to make like the head and the little parts and the little tail of the turtle. So to make this, you're going to need a plate. Typically, you want to stick with a smaller size. However, any type of plate works for this, as long as you can use it to, well, as long as one side of it is either green, that'd be really nice, or if it is blank like this one. And then the other thing you're going to need is paper. I just found this random piece of green paper, and then to make your body parts. A Sharpie or a crayon or whatever it is that you have at home to use for your eyes and your mouth. And then this is, I use glitter for mine, for my little parts of my body, and you can use whatever you have at home, whether that is mosaics or whatever you have. The other thing you're going to need is a pair of scissors and some markers. I use green, and then some tape. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to grab your plate, and then you're going to want to color the background in. So then let me do that, and then we'll just do a quick time lapse of that, and then we'll be back. So I finished my the plate, doing the body of the plate. As you'll see, I didn't try to do a perfect job for this. Rather, I try to get the main gist around is that the main gist in that's doing the body part of the body of the turtle. So this is what I have. Like I said, I didn't really do a good job, but I figured I got the point across. So then the next step to this is that you're going to want to grab your green piece of paper or whatever piece of paper it is that you have, and then you're going to want to make the head. So what I would recommend is just doing like an oval shape kind of thing, and try not to make it so big because you don't want your turtle to have like a really obnoxiously big head. And then you're going to want to cut it out. So I kind of just cut this little oval like thing. It's kind of like, it's like around, let's see, 1.5 inches wide. So, and then it's just like ovaled. It doesn't really matter how you do it though, so it doesn't really, as long as you have head. And then, so you want to grab your tape, you just want to grab a piece, and then you want to turn around your paper plate, and then choose the corner, an edge, to put your head on as such, and then you want to use your tape, and then tape it on. And then you'll kind of be left with something like that, and then when you turn it around, you have a head. Voila! The next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and grab your piece of paper and make your leggies. So what you want to do, like I said, you definitely want to make it smaller than the head. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of wing it, and hopefully I'll create a nice leg. It looks kind of weird, so I might want to try it later and try something else. So I'm just going to do this to it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut it. So there is one, and then I'm going to cut 3 other ones that are similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my paper and then cut around it so that they're all similar, at least in size. So then I'm just going to do that. It's kind of hard. I'm going to do that. It really honestly doesn't matter if they're perfect, as long as you have them somewhat equal. That's really all that matters, because not all turtles are perfect. And then what you want to do, so I'm on my last leg, on my last one, and then you're just going to cut around as such. Just going to cut it, and then you're just going to cut around to do that, and then I now have 4 pieces for our body. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the tail of it. So I'm going to do just a little like triangle. I'm not going to try to make it too big. I'm just going to make it kind of thin so it looks like something like this. So it's nothing too crazy. So that's our tail. So what you want to do is grab your tail, and then wherever your head is, you're going to do it right across from it, and then tape it the same way as you taped your head. So then you have something like this. Next thing you want to do is you grab your legs and your hands and then tape them the same way. And then the key is to kind of get them a little bit equal from each other to be as such so it doesn't look too weird. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to space them out so they don't look too bad. I think I made them too small, but that's okay. And then we're going to finish doing the rest of them. And then we're going to do this. And then that. And then so there's our ready parts. So depending on whether or not you use paint or not, you're going to want to either let your body dry, and that's of course before you put on the body parts. But since I used marker, I'm just going to let it be. It's already dry. It's good to go. So now what I'm going to do is, this is the part where it's kind of up to you. You can make your own mosaic using tissue paper or construction paper or whatever it is that you have at home. But I'm going to use glitter, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some circles randomly. It doesn't matter how many of those circles you have and how they look, what shape, as long as you have something. Then there. Oh my god, I turned this up. There's that. Then I'm going to do another one in here. And then, this one, and then, I didn't do very many. I kind of just did a handful of them. Kind of messed up in the middle, but that's quite all right. And then what you want to do, the last part, is you're going to put a smile on your turtle using a marker or a permanent marker or a crayon or whatever it is that you have it on. So I just want to make sure to put your smile on, and voila, you have a turtle. So I hope you enjoyed this craft, and I hope to see you next Thursday for another fun craft. I'm not too sure what we're going to do, but I assure you we're going to do something really great. So enjoy your paper plate turtle. It just goes to show you that you can make so many great things with stuff that you have at home. Also, don't forget that the drive-thru is open, and you can place holds on items so you can enjoy them at home. So I'll see you next Thursday.